Another Friday Eve.
That's right. And welcome back, Adventure Crew, by popular demand and the poll from last week.
Adventure Crew.
So yes, welcome to another PCAT chat. We have our new little lounge scene in the back there. So we're having almost a podcast today, and our main event is coming up soon. Right now, he's getting ready in the basement. Make himself a drink like normal, chilling, getting ready to come up here and hang out. And you know what? Instead of saying hi to everyone first, we'll go ahead and we're just going to bring the man, the myth, the legend up with us right now.
Hey! Woohoo! Happy Thursday, everyone.
Happy Thursday. We have
God, the man, the myth, the legend.
Woo! I love that.
What an intro.
I know, right? I love that one. As soon as I was looking, I was like, man, we're doing Scott. We're doing the whole soccer thing.
I love it.
But yes, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. And actually, we're going to try something new as well. We're going to throw the comments.
Ooh.
That way, everyone on both sides of the house will be able to see everyone's comments.
I like it.
Interesting.
I know. Fancy, right? Fancy. So yes, everyone, welcome to another PCAT chat. And we will be diving deeper into the myth and legend that is Scott. From Controversial Cruising. Captain Controversy himself. The person that no matter what freaking time of day or night you get on YouTube and go into a live,
he doesn't sleep.
He is there. He is there.
So when did you sleep?
I might be in 7 different lives right now.
That is true. You ever seen that movie Multiplicity, where he has like 7 different people? It's got to be what you are, Scott. Multiplicity Scott.
Okay. You might just got a different intro.
Right.
They do cloning out there in Arizona.
Yeah, I think that was one of the main reasons why I moved out here.
I figured.
For the clone. Okay.
For the cloning facilities in Arizona?
For the cloning, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we dive too deep, let's go ahead and let's welcome some peeps in here.
Hello.
So would you like to click and put people up there, or do you want to?
Well, they're already up there. So
they are, but we still need to do them up there individually.
Okay.
So here we go. Welcome in, Michael's Adventure.
Hello there.
Howdy.
Hello.
Man, I was watching one of his releases earlier today with raccoons, and this raccoon climbed up over the fence, and then you just heard this loud BAM! Where it jumped from the 3 foot down.
Bam, into the garbage.
Yep. And then later on, you heard all these gunshots going on. I'm like, he's on someone else's property. He's trying to keep him off of it now.
My mama just chased the coons from the porch with a broom.
Welcome in, Ross.
Ross, welcome.
Ross.
Oh, look at.
Oh, the man is here as well. Welcome in, Kevin. And I'm so sorry, Kevin. I think I missed your live earlier this week. We were doing crazy stuff here at the house, and next thing I know, it was already 9 something, and I missed your last live. So I'll be there tomorrow, though, for sure. So, and we've got Denise. I think I hit the same one twice. Sorry about that.
It's a good one. It's okay.
All right, and then Kevin shared it out for us.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sharing that out.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Here's live TV.
Craig and Michelle.
Hello there.
Yeah, we got to see them a couple weeks ago.
Yep, when we all went to go.
weekend.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Wait, was it last week?
I think it was last week.
No. It had to be 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, we were camping. Sorry. So yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we were in Disney with the Danny D meetup.
Danny D, so jealous.
It was so awesome. Oh my God, it was so awesome. Welcome in, Law Jones.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I love that one.
Yep.
That was because of me.
Yeah,
I got an ad.
And we got Liz, and you get heart because you're still a member right now. You picked up that gifted membership a couple of weeks ago. Welcome in.
Yeah, hey. Oh, Larry's here.
Yep.
And then we got this weird person. I don't know who this is, but welcome in Controversial Cruising.
Yeah.
This guy in.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's everywhere. I told you guys.
I thought his IP got banned. What's that?
And we got everyone saying hi. And Bam and Nola, welcome in.
Hey.
Foolish mortals.
Either they're Alabama and New Orleans fans or they live over there.
That's true. Bam and Nola, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got people saying hello.
I hate your mouse.
I'm sorry. It's the right mouse. It's an Apple mouse. Welcome in, Linda Tommins.
Hello.
I keep wanting to move it and that's scroll in the one place.
Linda.
And then we've got who's that? Danny Dizzy. Speaking of Danny,
Oh, that's
we
great.
didn't welcome Bone Collared Travelers yet.
Yes, we did.
Did we?
We did.
We did.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You have your special one.
We'll play
Hey,
it.
good to see you guys.
Name that movie. It's an 80s movie. I'll play it one more time.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Video
that's-
games.
Poor man.
No, not Back to the Future.
No, definitely not.
No.
Gets hit with the laser and gets pulled into said computer
Oh my God, that's
system.
Tron. That was Tron.
Flynn. Yes, it's Tron.
That was Tron.
It was when they go see him for the first time in his arcade, and he just finished winning the light cycle thing.
Man, you really pulled some obscure.
Boy, I was going to
Things.
say that other one.
Which other one?
Thinking Ted and what's his face? Well,
Bill and
then-
Ted's Excellent
Yeah.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Party Ted.
yeah.
Excellent. Oh no, sorry, that's Wayne's World. My bad.
Party on, Garth.
Party on, Wayne.
Welcome in, Travels with Josiana.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey.
Wow, here's Eddie's so far down the chat. Were we late?
Technically, he posted first, but he posted too far ahead of time before it actually.
Sorry, Eddie.
But Eddie, you're still here.
Brooklyn in the house.
Moving in the house with his butter rolls.
Oh.
Did we say hi to Scott Stroud? Yes, we did, didn't we?
No, I don't think we said hi to Scott. Welcome in, Scott.
Travel.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Mr. Scolts.
That's right. We got people saying hi. And
Eddie, gotta
Scott's
say, I
leaving
love the
work
car-
on the way home, so he's listening.
Eddie, I love the cartoon version of us.
Oh yeah, Eddie, that was cool. That cartoon version that he had the AI update.
He did.
So
Yep. I always wondered what I'd look like animated.
and welcome in. That's Mona, right?
No. Yep.
Armasi, yeah. I was gonna say the way it's set up, I see the channel instead of the name. Adventures with we saw someone else about Scott.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, Adventures with Uncle Dave. Scott sleeps at work. That's what it is. All right. Everyone's saying hi to everyone.
There's Daddy O.
Wait, what was this about things falling apart near the end there?
What's the
Greg
hell?
Michelle. Oh, hey, Dad. How's it going? Sorry.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's right. And then I see Captain Billy J.
Oh, Captain Billy J.
Yep.
That's right, Captain Billy. Don't worry, we're keeping our shirts on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, Captain.
We'll see as we continue. All right. Wait, what are we missing?
J.
Yeah, so had a bit of a catastrophe. Michelle's shells were over. Oh, no.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is definitely not good.
Somebody just put shelves up for me.
Yeah, I finally got some shells up. You really can't see the glowy. Oh, wait, the glowy balls
I
aren't
don't have
on.
it on right now.
So, yeah, both of those. Wait,
They play speakers.
there we go.
They're speakers.
Wait, there we go. This is like reverse, but not reverse. There we go. So those technically float in the pool and they change colors and they're speakers.
I
One
know
of them
those
doesn't
are-
seem to be working right now, though.
I
So.
remember those a season or two ago. Yeah.
One of them doesn't seem to be charging or turning on, but the other one at least still turns on.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's from Alabama but lives in New
But
Orleans.
lives in NOLA. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw Cruising Chris with M's in here. Welcome in, Cruising Chris with M.
Welcome.
Hello, Chris Moss.
Wow, we're
Ryan, I believe Orange Cone Blog has an extremely important question. Mr. Ross,
Okay.
something
I
up there.
haven't got to the bottom of the chat yet, so you're probably seeing the bottom.
So let's see if we can follow
was
him up.
in
Everyone's
there.
saying hi right now. Wait, who's that one? Kenny. Kenny's saying hi. Hey, Kenny, welcome in.
Hello, Mr. Kenneth Bird.
And then there's Captain Billy. So that's what I saw. Yeah.
Honorary temporary captain of the color guard, flying leg stealing FedEx.
Yeah. I got a new name because I stole Chet's leg from Sea Lake Journeys when we were in Disney.
Like stealing FedEx.
Yep. Sea Lake Journey. So I had this brilliant idea after a couple of pina coladas that I would take his sea leg on a journey. And I was like, Mel, film this. Film. She's like, you're not really going to steal his leg. I'm like, hell yeah, it's off right now. It's sitting beside him. I was like, record this. So you'll see that in the vlog.
You FedEx. So does that mean you're now a porch pirate?
FedEx is because of Tuber Chat.
I know that, but so if you're
Yeah.
stealing someone's packages and your FedEx, then they make you a porch pirate.
Porch pirate. That's what it is.
We'll see how
Yes.
to Michelle.
Sorry. Hey, Michelle B.
Oh,
Thanks for coming in.
Michelle.
All right. Well, while Mel's taking a look, trying to find. Oh, wait. There it is. I see it. Pull it up. Let's see what it is. All right. So this is a very serious question for the panel, asking for a Flynn. Are the port holes in the Carnival Glory called glory holes?
I'd like
Yes, they are.
I'd like to say yes.
I would say yes. Yes, they are.
I would say yes too.
And the more of them they have, the better.
And we'll leave it at that. Well, I mean, it is after dark, but
Not really.
Not yet.
All right. So we're going to ask a couple of questions while Mel's still scanning to see if anything pops up here. So, Scott, we want to know, how did you get started? Tell us the whole controversy, Cruzy, how
Dollar
you
General
ended up
Genius.
getting started.
Welcome in.
Dustin! That's our head bartender.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Hello,
Nice.
pal. Welcome to the party, pal. So how did controversial cruising get started?
Yes.
Back in March of 2022, I went on a cruise with my best friend, who actually lives right across the street from me. I refer to his mom as my second mom. She comes in to Thirsty Thursday and Match Game every once in a while. But I took him on a cruise. It was his, let's say, first cruise, because his real first cruise we won't talk about on air. But it was his first cruise. I do have a lot of friends and family that want to cruise with me that either have not gone on a lot of cruises, haven't gone in a really long time, or are just want to go on their very first cruise. So Aaron, my buddy, was one of those. I took him on that cruise. I filmed a little bit. I didn't know that I was going to create a channel. And I came back and everybody started asking me, how was it? What can we see? What you did in Bahamas. Can we see this? Can we see that? So I decided to just throw some of it up kind of on YouTube for an outlet just to throw and send links to people.
Okay.
Little did I know, I ended up with this YouTube channel. My buddy kind of was like, hey, why don't you just kind of do something like, YouTube, since you kind of did that once before for work. I did that in a past life for work for an individual who will not be named, but I did social media for an individual. And I said, you want to know what? That's a pretty good idea. I really do like cruising. I love taking new cruisers on cruises. One of my favorite things. It is like my favorite thing to see that individual look at that cruise ship for the very first time and go,
Right?
That'd be fun.
that is what we're going to be on. I'm like, Yeah, for all 7 days, buddy. Like, oh, yeah. Like, wait till you see the inside. Like the outside. Oh my God, wait till you see the inside. So I really, really, really love doing that. And I said, you want to know what? Let me use this as an outlet. Let me use this as a platform. Let me use this as a way to outreach, right? At first, I really just thought to my friends and family. And then all of a sudden, I had these strangers watching my vlogs for some reason or another. I have no idea why. They started watching, right? And
They must have
then
been drinking.
it started coming into this big old community that we have here, and I never honestly thought that it would evolve into what it is today, and obviously what it still can become, because we're still growing. We're all still growing together. So
Definitely. I was going to say it's one of the best things that happened to us is within, I don't know, probably 6 months of starting the channel, we ran into Scott from the Mustard Drill when we got on the Wonder.
Yep.
And we started watching him, who introduced us to the, Go Live Together crew that ultimately led us to meet you and pretty much everyone who's watching right now. And it's just been an unbelievable family that, our little, I start to include myself. I guess after a year and a half, I can I'm still the baby. But yeah, it's a great group,
It really is. It really is. And believe me, when I first started the channel, believe me, I was still coming home, and I was watching some of even the biggest cruise YouTubers that you can think of today. I don't watch them as much now because they clash with not only my YouTube schedule, but I've had work schedules and things change. But the Tony Lalito Locas and the Derek of Island Times, right? The bigger shows that have hundreds and hundreds of people, right? I've watched those shows religiously. Right? And the other girl, Cruising Life Well Cruised or Cruising Well Life or whatever. She's got like 1 million in it.
Life Well Cruise,
1,000 subscribers. I've watched her too, all of them, right? And you kind of pick up different things, right? Not to emulate channels, but you pick up different traits, right? And you say, hey, how can I not recreate the wheel, but how can I say this in a different way and project this in a different manner, right, on my platform to reach, right, a different audience, or an audience, right, that might understand in a different way, right? You can understand your audience, and not everybody, right? Not everybody gravitates, or not everybody learns, or not everybody listens the same way, right? So just because Tony said it, or Ryan and Mel said it, or Chris and Liz said it, or Greg and Michelle said it, right, doesn't mean that Scott can't say it, and CJ and Christine can't say it, and Josie Ann can't say it, right? That it doesn't mean that, right?
Right.
There is a level of copying if I'm literally taking your content, but if you're just reiterating a subject or something like that, right, you can learn, right, to not have to recreate the wheel, but hey, how can I put my spin on it, or how can I project to my audience, right, this message for this cruise ship, or this review, or whatever, this experience, or this place, whatever it may be.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of which, I have a quick question, guys.
Sure.
What do we think? Is it him?
Ooh, I saw that picture. I think he was on a cruise at that time, and I think somebody said it looks like him, but I think he was on a cruise to like Alaska or something at that time.
He's going to Miami.
No, honestly,
Actually,
when
2 hours after that, he said he was almost in Miami. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, it looks a lot like him, and unless he drives really fast and he's like, I'm 2 hours from Miami, 2 hours after she saw him.
Really fast. I mean,
Well, it's not like we sent you the picture, and brought it up a second, talking him. I mean, looking at
It
that
was
picture.
at my Publix, and when I looked him up, he definitely was not on a cruise.
oh, is that more recent?
That
Yes,
was
yeah.
that
Oh,
was like
oh.
that was,
And-
yeah. What was the date on
Like
that?
maybe 2 weeks ago or something like
Not
that.
even.
Not even.
I don't even
No,
think
it was after our cruise.
Yeah. I still want to say I saw him
I'll
post on
just-
Facebook. So if you guys saw him earlier that day,
August 1st at my personal public.
That might. I don't know. That
That's
might
right up
be.
front.
That might be. I thought
I
that
mean,
was
he
an
lives
open.
north of us
Yeah.
in Spring Hill, so
That's what we
That's
thought.
what we thought. And he was smiling at me and looking at me. And I'm like, thinking, you look familiar. And he's looking at me like the same thing. So I was like, is it him? So that's the question, guys. Is it really him? My Publix?
Never know.
never know.
Never know.
Let's catch up in the chat because I've
Oh.
actually seen a few new people pop in as well.
Sure.
Going back on my job. Sorry.
Yes,
Back up. There's a lot of people commenting now.
there are. Well, that's because we've got the one and only legendary man on with us tonight.
True.
So,
And we even had Scott come in too.
Yeah. welcome, TJ. Destination.
Welcome to the party, pal.
You like that
Bye.
one?
I'm sorry, it's just the natural one that's closest when I press on it.
Oh,
So,
hey, Keisha.
so we have. Who else do we have that's coming? I saw Yoda. Wait. You're going too fast because someone said Yoda.
He's further down.
Anyway, welcome in, Yoda.
We're still
You don't have to say hello to this person called Nightbot who keeps talking.
Yeah, right.
Well, everybody's still talking about.
You are missing people. Welcome in, James Mooney.
Welcome to the jungle.
I'm doing your job for you.
I was getting there. I was seeing that everybody was talking about the glory still.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop.
Those
I got it.
polls are quite popular.
Welcome in, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do my job over here.
Foolish mortal.
Well, that's because you're falling down on your job tonight, woman.
Uh-huh. Which one did you
We're
just
having
say?
too much fun talking with Scott, you know.
Jeff? Is that who you just said?
Yeah, that's why I just said hello to Jeff. Oh, so Captain Billy says, feel free to drop his name anytime, Scott.
Oh yeah, that's.
So whenever we're mad at something, we're just gonna go, Captain Billy J.
Yeah, right.
Najuma.
Juma!
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
He likes that button.
All right. Welcome in, Marjorie.
Hello there.
Marjorie, good evening.
Ross,
Good
is right. You're absolutely
Wait.
right.
Ross has got another one coming up there.
Well, I'm
you
getting
get
there, guys.
All right. Maybe you shouldn't have put the chat up there for us.
I know. Right now
know.
we're seeing that. Welcome in, Keisha.
Keisha.
Wait, Ross is getting licked to death by Captain Cuckoo.
That was not the comment, but that's also equally as funny.
Oh my goodness.
I think the chat is like distracting right now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole side conversation going
Yeah,
on
there
about
is.
elation and glory holes.
Yeah.
And Danny's your manager now, I guess, too.
All right.
Yes, Danny is
Do
my
that.
manager. Yes, I said that this morning. So.
Yeah. And then welcome in Edna.
Hey.
Welcome,
Hey.
foolish mortal.
There's Edna.
It's Cruz Bolero.
Hey, welcome in Cruz Bolero.
Hello.
Hello, fam. What's up, Cruz Bolero?
All right, where are we right now?
Fake Captain Billy.
Fake Captain Billy.
Mm-hmm.
What are we?
You got that right. You got that right. Oh man, I thought I had salsa in there.
I bring it every day. Welcome in.
Kellyo.
Hello there.
Law Jones, we said hi to.
Yep, we said hi to Law.
Okay, stop paying attention to chat. I'm getting there.
All right, she's paying attention to. All right, so next, controversial cruising and Captain Controversy. How did that spark of knowledge come to name the channel?
Huh. Controversial cruising. You want to know what? I honestly really can't tell you the origin of where it came from. I knew I wanted to come up with a catchy name. You know, the catchier names, or I wouldn't say punny. There's a word that I'm looking for phonetically when like two words kind of connect in there and they're catchy, but that's not the word that I'm looking for.
It's actually called alliteration.
Yeah, that's right. When the alliteration, they kind of like flows into each other. So I don't know how I came up with controversial cruising, but I said it one time and I was like, that's it. I was like, I think I said controversial cruiser, which Chet, if he's in here, he'll be like, oh, he always calls me controversial cruiser. But I think I first said controversial cruiser, and I was like, no, wait, controversial cruising. And I'm like, boom, that's it. Bam, controversial cruising. Captain Controversy birthed way after. Captain Controversy was only born like a year and a half ago. So I started my channel with basically cruise news, with vlogs, with I started a little Thirsty Thursday. It wasn't really trivia or anything. It was actually more a podcast, to tell you the truth. It was a what did I call it? A rush hour cruising podcast, or rush hour. I even forget what it was. But that was kind of the evolution of the channel early on. And that's the one thing that I kind of want to say to channels that are just starting out, right? It's okay to start segments, and it's okay to start shows and end them, right? I know that we really get like this, oh my God, I got this podcast, or oh my God, I got this show I do on Sunday, or oh my God. But you want to know what? It's okay to close one chapter and then start another one. Right. I think if I didn't stop the Rush Hour Cruising podcast, or whatever I called it, right, I think if I didn't stop the cruise news, right, I wouldn't be in the place that I was now, or I wouldn't be as happy as I was now, right, because those two things might have been the stressors of Captain Controversy, controversial cruising, right? Those two things might have been weighing it down. Don't get me wrong, I love cruise news, right, but I used it to get me where I needed to get to, right? And then I kind of like dropped off on it, right? And then I picked up, and now if you guys tune into a podcast that I do on Saturday, which is Fully Evolved, the Controversy Cast, that's kind of what that sort of evolved into. But there was a long break there. There was like a year-ish break where people were like, hey, dude, are you ever doing that rush hour thing again? Are you ever doing your podcast again? And I'm like, yeah, I am. I am. And you want to know what? That's kind of what it turned into. But you have to be okay with ending some things in order to start others.
Right.
Started many things, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey.
Nice. That's when you find out what works.
Yeah.
Build skills here, and then okay, now I'm going to transition it to this. Action.
Correct.
So.
Well, also, as long as it's fun.
Amelia! Welcome, Amelia!
Welcome, foolish mortals.
What were you saying, Christine?
I said also, when it's fun, it makes you want to keep doing it.
Yes.
When it becomes stressful
or another
job, then you worry about burnout. And if you burn out, it's no fun. And then you don't want to do it like you want to do it.
Correct.
And you let the stressful part go. I agree with you there. Like if it's something not working or too stressful, you can always bring it back. Like little girl on a porch. She's been practically MIA. Why? I broke my ankle. Like I had to focus on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a month into starting.
Yeah, less than a month into it. I had to focus on my ankle. Now I'm getting ready to get back. So there. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Video game franchise has been doing it for years. There's a 1, 2, and 3. Boom, that franchise is done. Let's move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True story.
It's a formula for success.
100%.
So let's talk about some of your current shows and get a little background on how they came about. So you've got the match game.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of things going on.
Thirsty Thursday going on. You've got your award-winning bring it up. Your award-winning collaboration series with you and Wormstrong. You've got the Conscious Cruiser with Elisa and Chet, and you've got your podcast on Saturday. So
correct, yes.
Tell us a little bit about the birth of each of those shows. And
that's a lot, man.
I know.
That's a lot.
And how you squeeze it in all to your schedules.
They're all pre-recorded, and we just don't know it.
Yeah, they're every single one of them. No, okay. So I do have 5, let's call it live shows a week, right? And I didn't start with 5 live shows, right? I've built up to get there. I do it really because I do really enjoy working with the people that I work with. I call it working, but that's just me saying that, but I really enjoy working with Chris and Liz and Greg and Michelle. I enjoy working with Jimmy, the astute tourist. When I also did it with Embarkation Nation way back in the day, Jennifer and Andrew, I enjoyed working with them. And now working with Denise. And then I also enjoy working with Bill too, right? And here's the thing, right? When the evolution of these collabs, right, kind of come to birth, there's one real thing that you have to understand that makes all good shows work. And I'm going to say it right now, and I hope everybody's listening, and I'll say it extra loud for everybody in the back. It's a C word. Called, get ready, communication.
Okay, that one's okay.
Right? Communication, right?
I was going to have to bleep in the after show.
It's making sure that your co-host, if you have co-hosts, if you're just doing it by yourself, hey, all you got to do is make sure you can talk to yourself and get that out here. If you're working with other people, right, you also have to understand that not everybody, again, is going to learn the same way. Not everybody is going to communicate the same way. Not everybody is going to receive the same way, right? So learning to work with different individuals, right, is kind of something that I really love doing, right? And then when I find a collab like that, it just kind of like lights on fire. So I didn't start by just going out. I was like, hey, collab, right? I sat back in the bushes, and I'm a lurker in certain things, and I watch people's tendencies and things like that. And I say, hey, this is a good idea, right? And I still have ideas right now in my phone that have not come to fruition yet. I'm still watching, I'm looking, I'm like, right? And I'm not saying that it may be another show. I'm just saying it may be a video, it may be a show. I'm not letting you know what it is, right? But when those things happen, like the match game, right? The match game, for instance, it happened because Greg had a brilliant idea one day on a Friday night to do some sort of game show. He had no idea, and it was his idea. The match game birthed because of Greg. He was like, hey, let's just play the match game. And I'm like, okay, I've watched the match game before. And Chris, Liz, Greg, we all talked about it, and we were like, well, who's going to host it? All four of them went Scott. And I was like, well, I can't go Chris. Okay. I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, they're like, oh, no, you'd be great for it. Like, let's just try it out. And if it doesn't work, we'll just squash it. It's just 1 week. I said, okay, cool. We did it. People were like, oh, is this going to be like an all week, every week thing? Like, I'm like, oh, Greg. So guess what? I was like, hey, let's just do it 1 more week. Let's see what happens. Right. And we just all really started to get this chemistry together, right? Chris, Liz, Greg, Michelle, right? And we all kind of put each other or put ourselves kind of in certain roles, right? And whether you know this or not, I'll let you guys know because I'm transparent. There are different roles on the show, okay? Greg writes most of the questions, 90% of the questions. It comes from Greg, right? He loves the match game. This is why this all birthed. You go to his house right now, I am damn sure there is the match game reruns playing on his TV. They literally love it. I swear. I've stayed at bed and breakfast twice, and they're like, hey, what do you want to watch? I'm like, let's just watch the match game reruns. They're like, good. That's what I was going to put on anyway. I'm like, I know. You know, Greg, Michelle. But I love it too. I really do. And it birthed all because of them. And then working together, it just started to become this weekly thing and bringing on guests, right? Yourself, Ryan and Mel, you guys were guests. And we thought it was a really good way to showcase other creators in a different spot and a different way on YouTube that others haven't. Because you want to know what? The real formula to YouTube is a middle ground in between education and entertainment, right? And if you sit somewhere in that middle where you're educational, right? Not too educational, but not too entertaining, right? And you sit right in that middle ground, you're going to do really well on YouTube. You're going to do really well on social media in general, right? So you can't always be just fun and games. Hey, sausage, right? And you can't always be like, this is cruise news with Scott. Like, you know, so there's got to be like that middle ground. And I think all of my shows kind of have that middle ground, and working with the people that I've worked with. I love working with Denise. She's amazing. She knows exactly when to pick up, right? And this is another good thing. And communication goes with communication, right? Because me and Denise talk outside of Thirsty Thursday, right? We also know, she knows like, hey, I need to pick up for Scott right now. You know, he may need a drink. He may need a coffee. He's not reading this question. She knows, hey, this is when I'm going to hop in, right? Jimmy also used to know that. Andrew and Jennifer also used to know that too as well. That was just scheduling issues. We know what happened with Jimmy. So, but I loved working with all of them. Me and Bill, that has been my oldest show to date. And to be honest with you, Cruise Talk Live. If I think about, and Bill would probably be mad at me if I admitted this online, but how did Cruise Talk Live birth? I think you want to know what? Oh, I know how it birthed. I know exactly how it birthed. I know exactly how it birthed. You know those Usual Suspects lives that you sometimes pop on in Eddie Lugo Studios?
Yeah.
I met Mr. Bill on one of those long Usual Suspects lives, and we gravitated. I think it was a 12-hour or 10-hour live. I don't even freaking remember what it was.
Back when Eddie was doing them all-nighters into the mornings.
Correct. Exactly. And then me and Bill just started talking about cruising, and we didn't realize how many cruises both of us had been on. I think he was more amazed that I had been on as many as I'd been on since I was so young, or young in his eyes, whatever. I don't feel that young. Either way. And then I just said, hey, Bill, you want to just do a talk show one week? And then we just, 20, well, what are we in now? 70 something episodes in, me and Mr. Bill. So
Jeez.
Just lit on fire.
And you're everywhere. Which one's your favorite? Or is it like picking your favorite kid?
That's easy to do. I have a favorite kid.
I have a favorite kid too. Oh, wait. I only have
You
one.
only have one.
Yeah. One.
You know, it's hard because Thirsty Thursday and the Match Game, right, are both Captain Controversy, right? My podcast and Mr. Bill, or Cruise Talk Live, I should say, are Controversial Cruising, just Scott, right? So it's kind of hard for me to say because I kind of play two different roles. Captain Controversy is a character for me that I do portray on the internet and I do play on the internet. I don't think there is one that is more of a favorite. I think for me, it's just knowing and waking up and realizing what mindset I have to be in. Right. So for me today, I was very much in the Thirsty Thursday mindset. I was very much into the National Day. It's National Creamsicle Day. If anybody,
saying they're having creamsicles.
Yeah,
we are.
I was thinking creamsicle jerseys for the Bucks. That's later this year.
Bucks.
Creamsicles all around for everybody tonight. So I was very much in that mindset. But again, tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be in the match game mindset. So again, it's just making sure that I'm like sort of mentally prepared for the next day and the day ahead, knowing what the next show is. Obviously, the off day is on Monday and Tuesdays is when I get Costco and life things done. So that's when you guys might not see me in the chats as much. Well,
Right.
Maybe.
I've seen some more people. Speaking of the devil, you say his name 3 times and he's there. I saw Bill pop in. He's there somewhere.
Hold on.
So you just Bill heard you talking. He came in and he was like,
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
That's not Bill, but that's
no, wait, welcome in, game. Wait.
Hello, curator. Yes. I
Curator.
definitely will email you. I promise. I am so sorry. We are talking about some things for the match game. Me and the curator. I can't wait.
Oh, event yours. Welcome. Woohoo!
Welcome to the party, pal.
That is another collab I've been doing too. That's more on Tanya's side, but I've been doing a collab called Shots with Scott. We actually recorded one last night, so that's what made me think of it. But I've had so much fun with that too as well. These outside collabs and this collab too as well. I love these outside collabs. They're a lot of fun.
Yep. Welcome in Travels with PMB.
Oh.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Anybody else new pop in here?
I don't know. I'm still like using your weird mouse.
She doesn't like the magic mouse
I
for
know.
Apple. She likes the
No,
old
I don't like the magic mouse either. I plug in a dongle and use a regular mouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do.
All right, we'll
Dongle
see
is
if
the
anything
button
comes up. So actually, I do have a question for you about Thirsty Thursday trivia.
Yeah, sure.
When do you sit down and how do you put together the trivia? Is it AI generated? Is it you actually research and find all the questions and manually create it? Like,
30
how do you
seconds
start to
before the
put that
show,
together
Google.
each week?
So I have to really actually give credit to two creators, Traveling Fools and Vic BC Live. They're in the gaming community. They're also in the traveling community too. But I had first discovered the trivia from them, and me and TF, Traveling Fools, have become really good friends. Also, me and Vic BC, and I asked them what trivia software they use, and they let me know this live reacting trivia software. And both of them may not use this at this time anymore. For evolution reasons, but I still use this trivia software. It's great. It's integrated. Before this, for Thirsty Thursday, if you've ever heard of a trivia software called Kahoot,
Yes.
I use that, and I use that heavily with Embarkation Nation. And I just felt like there were some user issues and also some connectivity issues. Now, the software I use is not like 100% no fail. I am definitely working to improve that. There is actually one of my friends in the chat right now who works on some software. So we are working on actually improving both the match game and Thirsty Thursday. But for Thirsty Thursday, I actually conveniently use some of the time that I have at one of my jobs. We have what they call a desk shift. So I'm actually on a computer. And I'm there for an hour, hour and a half, and I will schedule a time in my mind, not anywhere else, but in my mind, that I will do those trivias. They can be AI based, but a lot of times if they are AI based, the questions don't really come out phonetically correct. So I like to just type in on Google, like if I'm doing like a National Creamsicle Day, I'll type in National Creamsicle Trivia, or not national, I'll just type in, Creamsicle Trivia, and I'll pull a different, I'll copy and paste a few different questions from a few different websites, right? I won't use just one website so nobody can just say, oh, that's where we got the website from. So,
Yeah.
Right?
But
Keep that
I
up
go
on the
through
side.
a bunch
Wait a
of different.
second. That's
Yeah.
how Bill cheats and constantly wins.
That's exactly how.
That's
Captain
how he
Bill
cheats. We know you cheat, Captain Billy.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's true.
Interesting.
Billy would
Fastest dang internet ever, I swear.
Right? Because I like half the time I'm like, it looks like I posted first, but then I'm like 13th. I'm like, wait a second. How is that possible?
You gotta do it on your like iPad or something.
Right.
Right?
Well-
It goes faster.
Well, when I'm always in bed because it's my bedtime when both the match game and trivia start. So I'm on my phone in the bed, but it's like before I even halfway read the question, like Bill's already posted. I'm like, really,
Yep.
Captain?
Yeah, he's so dang fast. I have a feeling he's all licking his chops to get to Creamsicle Trivia tonight.
That's
I'm sure
right.
He's had a creamsicle
Well,
or two.
Danny D is no slouch on trivia too.
She is
I
not.
mean, she's always up there in tops.
She is not. Threaten her with a swim or two. She'll be in there. Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
She might have just made the commercial tonight.
There you go. So, when it comes to
Did we say hi to Adventures with Uncle Dave?
yes, we did say hi. to Uncle Dave.
I know there's somebody else in here I missed.
Mel's checking. So if we missed you, we absolutely apologize. The chat's
Mr. Bill
really
did come in. Bill,
I told you he snuck in.
what are you doing, Bill?
Bill's still on a cruise somewhere.
Bill.
Mel's lost now. She's trying to get found.
Hold on, hold on. I'm not used to
I
all
once
these. There
was
he is.
lost, and now
Oh,
I'm
there he is.
Bill!
My award-winning co-host.
Yep, I can't wait. We're actually going to be on the World America with Bill. Just by happenstance, when we started announcing we were doing the Thanksgiving cruise on the World America, Bill sent me a message. He's like, I'm actually booked on there as well. So we're both going to be on the World America at the same time. I've been drooling at all of your vlogs. And when I found out that you had 10 out of 10 for Italy, Mel went ecstatic because she loves Italian.
I love Italian.
I'm like, we're definitely going to have to go eat at Italy.
Oh. Stick to Italian and Mediterranean on that ship, and you will be fine.
Nice.
Anything American, just save it for Carnival or one of those other Royal or one of them.
Right.
But yeah. Oh,
you didn't by chance happen? I know this is a side quest, but you didn't happen to eat the Greek at Paxos while you were on there, did you?
I did.
Did you? How was Paxos?
I only got the grab and go. I got the gyro, the chicken gyro, and I thought that was phenomenal. For $7, you got that plus French fries. I thought it was a knockout of the park.
Nice. When we were doing the tour, I was asking them if they had Saganaki. And at first they're looking at me and I'm like, yeah, they're not Greek, so they probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I was like, it's flaming cheese. It's the Greek cheese with ouzo, and you just light it on fire. He's like, oh, no fire, no Saganaki then.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I didn't think so.
No Saganaki.
Yeah.
Scott hates AI. Does Scott really hate AI?
Oh.
You want to know what? I don't hate AI. I think that there are some people that end up overusing AI. I think of AI as a tool in the toolbox, right?
Yes.
And when I see a creator overusing or only using AI, right? That for me, all right, like a content creator is supposed to be creative, right? That's the whole content creator, right? You're creating videos, you're creating lives, you're creating experiences, you're creating things for other individuals and an audience, right? On a platform, right? AI, yes, it's creating. Don't get me wrong, because AI creating songs and pictures, I get it takes time and I get it's a craft, but it shouldn't. To me, in my opinion, it shouldn't be someone's be all end all, right? I think it should enhance different, right? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I don't hate AI, and I know that that's the way that the world is going to, and I know that's the way we're evolving, and I know eventually I'll have to stop this, but until then, I'm just trying to use it where I think that it should just be sprinkled in. I don't really like to overuse AI. That's just
that's a perfect answer. I mean, I think I agree with you 100%. I think people overuse it. I think they should just use it as a tool.
Yeah.
We have a question in the front row.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, though, Tropical Islands is in here. I knew we missed someone, so I'm not ignoring you. I do want to say hi to you. I apologize that we missed seeing you in here. Like I said, it's really hopping today.
It is hopping.
So thank you. All right. You in the front with your hand raised? Yes. You have a question for Captain Controversy?
Mr. Captain Controversy. How many hours do you spend a week writing your scripts or preparing your questions, your game shows, right? Since we were just talking about AI as a tool, about how often a week do you spend getting everything ready before the actual shows?
Well, surprisingly enough, it's actually really not a lot of time. I would say combined overall, I would probably say 2-ish, 3 hours, maybe.
Not
tops. I don't write any scripts. I don't use any scripts. I don't write anything for myself. In fact, if I do that, I will end up tripping myself up. I am just more off the cuff kind of guy. I'm more of an improv kind of guy. So any of my Thirsty Thursdays or match games, anything that you see there is just one trick Sally. It's I say what comes to my mind. If I'm reading a teleprompter or if I'm reading something, you will definitely for sure know it. If I'm reading from my phone, I get very distracted. Could be a little ADHD, I don't know, but I get a little distracted. So I really don't do too much preparing in that sense. But it is the Thirsty Thursday trivias. I've added another element in Thirsty Thursday, so it's actually more of a preparing trivias than I have done in the past. It's also the bumpers and all of the new intros because I'm so anal about having new bumpers and new things for shows that I do recycle. Don't get me wrong. There's classics in different things and different shows where like I've saved them and they will definitely be there, but I'm not playing them every single week.
Right.
And same thing with the super chats, and even the same thing, like you'll see my emojis for my members. I'm actually have a date to change those out, and it's coming up very soon. So those emojis, you're going to start to see new members of my members. You're going to start to see your face. So if I have it, believe me, if you don't think I'll get you, I will get you. I will get you.
Screen recording.
Yep. Yep. Welcome in, Big Family Expedition.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Yeah, what we use our AI for now is like SEO optimized titles and descriptions and things like that.
Wait, do you have a fridge right there?
So, no, he doesn't have a fridge right there. No, not at all.
How do I get a fridge in my office?
Well, we could take the one that has all the booze and the coffee stuff by the coffee and booze, but then we have to walk over here to get it.
Uncle Dave's in the basement. I'm in the Sea Wave Lounge right now. He just handed it right up. We just got, you know how like a fireman hole? You know, we don't have a pole there. We just got a hole. So Uncle Dave just was like,
hole.
One of those glory holes.
Thank you. Yeah.
I prefer the pole guy.
On purpose.
Definitely rather ride the pole than the
A glory pole instead of a glory hole.
Yep.
Speaking of poll, we did actually post the poll if anybody cared.
Yeah, in our chat, we actually do have a poll about with the cost of cruising, if it continues to rise, like what would you cut out to make it more affordable? So if you're in the PK world, you can get in on that poll, and we'll close that.
I would definitely I would cut out taking my children.
That's not an option.
Yeah,
That didn't help.
That didn't help.
They moved out of your house. That's not an option anymore.
Yeah.
That's right. They're going to stay out.
Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah. If anybody has any questions as well, throw them in the chat too. So we're all about bringing those up as well.
Definitely. And curated. Yeah, I use AI for logical things too, not opinions. Definitely, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. We're talking about, you can't pick one thing that you like because you kind of have fun doing it all. But is there one of your current shows that you weren't 100% sure that it was going to take off, and then you were like, holy crap, the response just was explosive and just nothing like we thought it would be?
I got two answers for you. I'll give you like a dynamic answer, and then I'll give you a less dynamic answer. The first dynamic answer will be Thirsty Thursday trivia. And you'll be like, what? So I originally started Thirsty Thursday trivia, actually by myself. I started Thirsty Thursday, and I was looking for a co-host. I found Jennifer and Andrew early on from Embarkation Nation. They were wonderful co-hosts. I used to get Jennifer 1 week, and then Andrew 1 week, Jennifer 1 week, Andrew 1 week. It was that seesaw. Then it was kind of like whoever was available. And we had so much fun. The Kahoot definitely gave us cahoots for sure. There was definitely some episodes you can go back and watch where I probably cursed at the screen. We probably had half a trivia because Kahoot just didn't want to work. So there was a whole bunch of things. There also came a point in time at the Kahoot level, because I didn't know anything else at that moment, where it was time to subscribe because there was more than 10 people that wanted to participate, right? At first, it was like, hey, it's the first 10 people, and there was only like 8. So I was like, boom, this is great. Thirsty Thursday trivia with 8 people, we're rocking, right? And then it started to grow, and I was like, 13 people, and then 3 people would be like, well, I didn't get to play. And I'm like, shit, now I feel bad. Right. So then I had a conversation with Jennifer and Andrew, and at that time, both of their schedules ramped up, and they actually had to take a little step away from Thirsty Thursday trivia just because of their schedules. And I was totally okay with taking it on. So I decided to take it on a few weeks. I took it on a few weeks, and it did okay. And then I found Jimmy, the Astute Tourist, because I was co-hosting with him on his Cup of Joe Live. And I said, hey, Jimmy, what do you do on Thirsty Thursday? What do you do on Thursday nights? And he's like, well, I don't really do much. So I said, you want to co-host with me on Thursday? Yeah. And he's a creative guy. So him and I used to both do one trivia and another trivia. He used to create everything from bumpers to everything for one trivia, and I used to do it for the other trivia. But we didn't even, at that point, I decided to use Kahoot. And when I brought Jimmy on, I found this other trivia software that I was using. And it was actually at that point where I had a discussion with Jimmy, and I said, Jimmy, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to do the Thirsty Thursday anymore. He's like, well, what do you mean, bud? And I was like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if really like the 15 people really care about Thirsty Thursday. He's like, no, like they definitely do. He's like, let's just keep doing it. Like, well, I'm having fun with like creating, like, let's not even worry about the numbers. I said, okay, let's not even worry about the numbers. Right. We ended up doing it together. We evolved it. We made some great things. Unfortunately, Jimmy got sick. He is recovering. Jimmy got sick. He had to pull away. But at that time when Jimmy had to pull away, we had grown Thirsty Thursday to, 40, 50 plus people that were waiting for Thirsty Thursday trivia. And I've had discussions with him. I said, Jimmy, dude, I remember when we were talking about Thirsty Thursday and I told you I was going to end it because it was like, I don't know, like we're putting all this work in. I don't know if anybody wants to be here. And he's like, people want to be here. I promise you. And then 50, 60 people show up. Right. And now if I don't have Thirsty Thursday or I cancel it on a whim, right, I'll get a bunch of texts like, hey, is Thirsty Thursday on? Or it's like, are you okay? It's like, oh my God, like I'm in the lounge and like the door shut on me. Like people will be texting me all different kinds of things, right? So, and those are good texts. Don't get me wrong. I love those kind of texts. And for me, I never thought Thirsty Thursday would get to where it was, because that was, if you want to say the three-legged horse or the redheaded stepchild, whatever. I'm sorry, redheaded people, but the redheaded stepchild out there, Thirsty Thursday really was, because I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. And I don't want to say I got discouraged by the numbers, but I wanted to make sure that it was fun. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't forcing anybody to come to Thirsty Thursday. Right. But, good things grow with time. I stayed with it. Jimmy, I bless him for having that conversation with me. And now Thirsty Thursday with me and Denise is, Lord, it is so much fun. Me and Denise wake up sometimes like, Lord, we need to stop that. She's like, child, I am too old for this. But all in good fun. So yeah, I really never thought Thirsty Thursday would get to where it was.
Hey, Savannah Mills. Yeah, you still got time to get a creamsicle. You still got time. Just make sure that you track it appropriately, or get one that's low in calories so you don't blow your diets there.
That's right. You still got an hour, Savannah. Don't worry. This is
Publix isn't closed yet.
What is meat bingo?
Meat bingo? Sausage bingo? I don't know. What is meat bingo?
It's like roadkill bingo.
Cow.
Cow?
Cow?
Cow.
Name that meat.
5.
Wait, meat as prizes?
Oh, no, wait.
Does that make the centerpiece on the board a filet mignon?
It does. It's better. It's better. Yeah, I think I like it better. London broil 2.
What about vegetarian?
45.
What about vegetarians? They get the middle spot?
They're not invited.
They can't win.
And no, Impossible Meat doesn't qualify for meat bingo.
No. For ribs, Yahoo.
There you go.
74.
Got a spare rib. You can have a baby back rib.
Yeah, we just bought that. We should have just bought that cow we looked at the farmer's market recently.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, right? Like, was it 1,800?
Yeah, that was it. Just a couple of bucks.
Can you believe I processed somebody's cow today for $4,000?
Yeah.
They bought a cow and a goat. That was so expensive.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Meat's expensive.
We're like, what do you do for work? What do you do?
I said I like to go whole, right?
What are you doing? Processing beef and goat. Don't worry. The goat
Meat says prizes.
Well,
that'd be killer on the shipping.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Although I do think the bingo idea is a great idea. You could do themed bingo. You just meat, flowers,
Cruise ships.
Cruise ships.
Yep. Oh,
Boat-
I think you
boating.
have a super chat on your side there.
Greg,
Greg.
what are you doing?
Yes,
We
you're
can
not.
play ours on our side, but for you there,
Please do.
Scott.
Oh.
And we'll bring Peachy up because Peachy hasn't been able to say hi, everyone. So here she is.
Thank you for the super chat. Daddy said he's gonna use it to buy me more treats.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did say more treats.
Peach.
Peach pie.
Thank you, Greg and Michelle. Love you guys.
Aw.
You guys are-
Yeah. Well, we are getting near the end of our time. So
True.
I guess to wrap things up, what is on the horizon for controversial cruising?
Ooh, what is on the horizon? What can I give you as a teaser? Okay, I can. I'll give everybody this. I'll give everybody.
Meat bingo.
I'm glad that you're saying a meat bingo. It's not meat bingo, but it has something to do with a creator that has meat in the title.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
It is Meat and I. So this wonderful, wonderful award-winning trophy that you see here is from a wonderful creator couple called Meat and I. They do a wonderful award ceremony every single year for YouTube creators all over the platform.
Wow.
And it got me to thinking, right? More YouTube creators need to know about this award show and need to know about Meat and I. So I normally don't do any type of interview series. You haven't seen any interview series on my page. But on the horizon, there is something that is going to be called Content Contributor that is going to host Meat and I. And they will be the spotlight. We will be heavily talking about the Meat and I Awards. And that is definitely to come more closer to when the Meat and I Awards are, which is in the fall, I believe. So just definitely keep in tune for that. So that's definitely on the horizon.
Cool.
Nice little teaser.
Awesome.
As far as the immediate horizon, in an hour, Thirsty Thursday trivia.
That's right.
Lick 'em, baby.
So we're going to end our poll now as
Green
well. And
Green
let's see what we got here. So if cruise lines keep raising their prices, what would you cut first? So I'll ask the panel here too. You have skip shore excursions, cut specialty dining, shorten your cruise, or book an inside cabin. So if they get more expensive, what would be your choices to try to save money?
See, my first instinct
Number
is probably
4.
not splurging on the cabin.
Yeah.
No, absolutely
but
not.
absolutely, I know the rest of PCAT would absolutely put a gun to my head, because if they don't have a balcony, they literally think that they're on like
Oh, Christine.
I mean, for real, I am doing my first interior cruise
in
ever
Norway.
for 14 days in Norway
But it's on
on the 3rd floor. That's a unheard of.
I told her it's okay. It's still above water.
I'm in steerage.
I will handle spilling all the coal into the boiler.
What about you, hon?
Well, we've already started this trend. We're booking more inside cabins so we can go on
Here
more
we started
cruises.
this trend.
Yep, that's what we do.
Well, since I'm not allowed to book a non-balcony room, I would have to go with shorter overall.
Okay.
Because it automatically cuts out maybe the amount I'd spend on a dining package, or the amount I'd spend on another, a 7-day with 3 excursions versus a 4-day where I only have an opportunity for 2. So just by shortening that, I actually trim a little of all the categories, which I think is truly the best option.
Good point.
That's a good point. Because I know we were all about balcony as well for the longest time, but this year is when we started. Actually, the end of last year was we can get on more cruises if we just get an interior.
If I've been to the ports, I will do interior all day long.
All right. So the poll, we have a tie for first place. Skip shore excursions and cut specialty dining tied for first place.
Never
So you had a shortened cruise.
I'm a food snob.
I would say I'm a fat
Yeah.
guy. Some chops or like Fahrenheit or you know.
Yeah. No one in the chat actually picked they'd do an inside cabin to say
Wow.
no one.
Wow.
So I was surprised.
Well, because I wasn't allowed to. I told you that.
Yeah.
My vote was instantly vetoed.
Well, we should let Scott get rested up. So
Yep.
he's got
Yeah.
to do this next show.
You got to get ready for Thirsty Thursday, sir. So thank you so much
Yes, sir.
for coming in here.
Yeah.
So
So,
everybody go over to.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun. So much
Yeah.
fun.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Yeah, this is our interview summer series.
Yep.
We're trying to learn more about other channels.
Yep. So we have next week, we're going to have Mountains to Sea crew on here.
Oh,
And then we're
Corey
going to
Lori.
wrap the series with Defam Adventures the week after. So we definitely have two great ones coming up. And I'm looking forward to Mountain to Sea because they've already announced it, so I won't feel bad. But they ended up buying an RV as well.
Awesome. Oh, man.
So they are actually booking Unicoi for Helen.
Awesome.
And so it'll be, PCAT will be there and Mountain to Sea will all be at the same park
Very
for
Nice.
Helen next year.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to chatting with them next week.
We will try to make it. We are traveling next week again in our RV. So we will
Yeah.
try to run
Right.
for a little bit, even if it's from the road.
Yeah. And then anyone that's on my channel, if you're a member of my channel, I'm actually doing a member only live Saturday at 10:30 Eastern time. Actually about what we were talking about, some AI stuff. I was going to go over like some behind the scenes on how we use AI to help come up with SEO optimized titles, descriptions, and then chapters.
Oh,
So-
very nice. Very nice. Very
So
nice.
if you are a member of PCAT, then you can see that. If not, what's wrong with you? It's only $2.99 a month.
Yeah.
Become a member.
You spend more than that on a bad cup of coffee. It's $6. I mean, Starbucks.
Exactly.
That's-
But anyway, so yes, thank you guys so much for coming. We really
Thank
enjoy
you.
it. Again, Scott, thanks one more
Yep,
time, man.
thanks,
It's
Scott.
always a blast having you on the
Absolutely.
show.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. So we will see you guys actually in less than an hour at Thirsty Thursday. Whoop whoop. All
Get
right.
the
Have a
goods
good
together.
one. That's right.
Bye.
And we'll see you next time on.
Thus,
Just-
out.
Bye, everyone.